What is going on, folks? It is KspadeTheProspect. Got something special for you guys today. Me and my crew wanted to show you guys who we thought was a direct comparison between our My Player's playstyle and a current NBA player. Some of these are clear cut, like LaParis and Russ, easy. Me and Harden, easy. I even say Rap and Clay, easy. Those bigs, though, those guys tripped me out with some of the people. They felt like tied to them. Like at one point, Shaq was like, I think my play style matches up with like a really good Bogut. And I was like, nah, Shaq, we can't even, like, I can't even do you like that. Anyway, man, I got a great gameplay for you guys today. I also feel like I took the time in this video to kind of step my editing skills up just a tad. I mean, they pretty damn nice anyway, right? But I stepped it up a little bit. So I got a great gameplay. All right, boy. We'll start the game off showing you that great defense leads to easy offense as I zip the pass all the way down there to Rap. Easy basket, right? Our opponents in this game had a two guard that just felt like he wanted to go at me. I don't really understand it. Now, you guys probably watch some of these gameplays. You probably know how unselfish we are as a team. At some point in this game, I just started asking for the rock because my man was going at me. You see right here, he gets by me, kind of bangs on a big or two, probably both of my bigs. And I felt responsible. I felt liable. At the same time, usually if they get by me, my bigs in there, they finna shut down shot. But on that one, I felt like, damn, you know, I let them down. Still early in this game, I'm doing what I do, man. I move well without the rock. I catch and I shoot. A more direct comparison of my play style, of course, would be in his prime Ray Allen. But we said current players. And I know, you know, James Harden is that guy that people love to hate, but I just watched that dude, and I think he's amazing. Like, his gameplay, especially offensively. Go ahead. Here's your chance to throw the defensive jabs at James. But offensively, man, I don't know if it's a better scoring two guard in the league. Actually, I'm going to stop being generous. I know it ain't morning. Get your ass out the paint, boy. As I go to the rack on them. Sometimes you got to go to the rack to let them know, like, I'm a shooter, but don't think you can just, you know, crowd my space. You can't get all up on me. I just go by you and I'll boom on somebody. Put my nuts on somebody. That's what I'll do. About a minute remaining in the first quarter, man. TMM looks pretty damn good. Great ball movement. I make a couple of baskets. Now I got like 4 eyes watching me. I already had 2. I mean, unless somebody wearing goggles. But now I got 4 sets of eyes, or 4 eyes on me. I dish it out to my point guard. He knocks down the jump shot. These guys did make shots, though. So, I mean, I don't want to make it sound like they wasn't scoring. They was making some shots as well, and they was hanging around really a little bit longer than I felt like they should have. Rap right here on the dribble drive. Tried to get him on the pump fake. Decided to just dump it down low to one of those bigs. Those guys eat. They got big appetites. You really can't stop them if they want to score. Second quarter action right here. Shot's going to rim out. You know how quick we get down the court. They're going to push the tempo to your boy. And check this. Now, I could have easily took it all the way in, but I'm trying to feed those bigs. You got to foul Zilla, man. If you don't, that's too easy. That's too easy for him. But I look in the review, and these guys are still right here. Like, regardless of how well we playing, they right here. There he is. Boy, get that shit all the way up out of here. I see you, Zilla. Sometimes you got to let them know, bruh. You got to let them know. They still got about 15 seconds on the shot clock. Sometimes off of those offensive rebounds, I'll get lost. So you see, I'm already doing what I ain't got no business doing. I'm in there reaching, trying to come away with a gift. I give up the wide open look. My matchup was pretty deep on the 3. He cashes out. Mine ain't going to be that deep, but you know I'm coming. Rainmaker, boy. I'm coming right back. I don't really like when I give up 3s and stuff. I go right back at you. You know, I do that hard and stuff. I let you have the stuff. I ain't really shooting from the logo. I mean, I can. But that ain't really what I do. You get 3 from shooting right here at the line. No need to make it any more complicated than it has to be. These guys are still hanging with us, though, folks. And, I mean, you got to give them their respect. I'm going to run out there and kind of run up under his arm. Didn't even put my hand up, but a lot of times you can force your matchup to get in there. Let's go. You can force your matchup to mistime it if you running at them. They're panic. They heart, you know, start racing. They told me the key to being clutch is to control your breathing. I know that sounds crazy, especially considering we talking video game, but you got to stay calm. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you, relax. I very seldomly let this thing get me worked up. Now, I do. I get pretty worked up, but a lot of times, I'm cool as a cucumber, man. You know me. So, anyway, I'm at the charity stripe where you get a free throw. I like free stuff. You saw that Irish Spring Green on my release. It was excellent. It goes down. just under 3 minutes before the half. Check this out. Now, Rap had a computer. You know how the computer guards you. If you can get him to bag up off of a jab step, something like the triple threat, you can get some space. Otherwise, they just be glued to you. And it was kind of slow and wrap up. And I saw it as an opportunity for me to score, do what I like to do. Like I said, normally I don't ask for the rock, but out here, I was about to ask for it. Great recovery defense right there by LeParis. Getting up in that guy, contesting that shot. He's going to miss. My guys are back. Look at all these white jerseys. I got to step on my matchup. I was going to try to tight rope walk that baseline, but, just like James Harden, I got a knack for getting to the stripe, so I'll draw the foul. We go into the half with only a 6-point lead, which is crazy. We're shooting better than 10% better from the field. I think we're shooting about the same from beyond the arc. We're getting more shots from the charity stripe. It's just turnovers, I guess. We got to hold on to the rock a little better. Look at LeParis going to the rack on these fools. That's a little bit of rust, right? When you see a little point guard like 6'4", 6'5", going to the rack, booming on dudes like that, it definitely puts you in the mind of rust. And look at my bigs, yo. They got the paint so sewed up. I gotta admit, it gives you a sense of comfort that might be dangerous as a guard. Sometimes we take dumbass shots because we really feel like our bigs got us. And then, like I said, on defense, if my matchup do get by me, chances are you ain't getting by those bigs in there. You're probably not going to. Third quarter action, man, I want to show you guys how aggressive I got. Rap should have leaned in to draw the foul. He leaned out for the fadeaway. Can't get it to go, but they got Russ out here wide open, man. He wide open. My matchup getting by me again and living to tell the story. That's twice he has got inside and one of my bigs didn't shut his shit down, so he probably feeling pretty confident. 4-point game. It's at this point, like, jokes aside, I was telling my teammates, like, yo, I never really do this, but this guy can't hold me. Like, he's 99 overall and he can't hold me. Just give me the rock. Let's stop complicating this thing, making it more difficult. We taking simple addition and we pretending like it's Chinese arithmetic. Just give me the rock and let me just get to the... I can do whatever I want to do on this guy. Like, look at this. Why did he let me get so close to the basket? I go up off vert. Boom. Left hand. Let's go. Now, as I start to score more, we start to kind of break that team down defensively because his teammates are kind of watching. Now they looking what they looking at to see if he can hold me and if I'm getting by him. So it's freeing up my teammates too. Bang out. Great pass right there. I don't even know how he saw me, but I'm on the other end of the court. He sees me. Wide open midi. You already know my midi is money. Not missing that, y'all. I'm not. In fact, man, my outside shot is money too. That's a guy who knows he's making the shot. My dude turned around and was heading down the court on some Steph Curry type shit. I knew it was going in. That's what happens when you the man. We all in his pockets too, bruh. You remember that $2 you owe me? Let me get that. We get the steal. Bang out gets down the court super fast on some Russell Westbrook type stuff. And then we booming that. Now watch the league continue to grow. Watch it continue to grow. Late in the shot clock, man, we got to throw up some mess. Kind of, once again, depending on our bigs to bail us out with a board. They don't get there, and I thought I got there. Ref, we got to talk about that one. I really thought that was a clean block. I really did. Great defense right here, man. Usually the pick and roll will break them down. They did a great job of defending that. They got me in a tough spot here at the end of the shot clock. 4 seconds. I go LeBron mode. I'm just going to muscle my way to the paint. Get that James Harden type layup to go, man. I can just get to I can score, y'all. I can score. Look at this right here. I really could have pulled that one, but I want to feed the bigs. You got to make sure they get their share too. And that's tough for my team because, when the guards and the small forward, when we're playing very well, we really can just come out here and shoot a lot. But you got these bigs out here. They scrapping. They fighting for boards. They blocking shots. Got to make sure they get a few touches. And I don't always do a great job of that. So, bigs, I know that. I know y'all watching the video like, oh, damn, when he learned that. I don't always do a good job of it, y'all, but trust me, I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better. Anyway, fourth quarter action, man. We damn near got him by a dub. By 20. A 20. Twin. Them boys still fighting back, though. They shooting from outside. They doing everything they can. Inbounding the ball to your boy. I'm slicing through the defense and can't get the layup to go. I ain't too mad about that one, though, because it was a lot of traffic in there, but I felt like that was the right call for the situation. Feed my bigs, though. Shaq in there eating. Shaq having a great game quietly. Like, I don't even know how many touches he's gotten, but he's making the most out of them. End of the game, man, we kind of goofing off. Rap pulling the long shot. We're going to get it back. That's what my bigs do. Get us another opportunity. And look at the off-ball screen by Shaq. I see you, Shaq. I see you, Rainmaker. Beautiful, man. So as you can see, man, I gave these boys a whole family meal. I mean, we talking 31. That's about 18 pieces of chicken, some sides, some biscuits, and a gallon of sweet tea. I got them all they need. You ain't got to worry about lunch tomorrow. It's probably going to be leftovers. Rap cashing out in the corner. About this time, we really can go ahead and close the curtains, man. Kudos to these dudes, man, because they never stop fighting. Speaking of never stop fighting, look at Rap. Chill, B. They never stopped fighting, man. They stayed in the game. Well, I think like one stayed in the game. At some point, I actually think my matchup failed out. Like he graded out. He had a D, I think. So anyway, folks, that is all I got for today, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think you can see the extra bit of work I put in it for the entertainment of you all. And if you did enjoy it, man, let me get that thumbs up. If you're new here, might want to consider subscribing. Become a member of the Wolfpack, the greatest group of supporters on the tube. I'm out the next time, folks. Peace.